Please welcome our incoming chair, Market President of Frost Bank, Mike Gerro. Awesome. Walking on sunshine.
How about that?
Katrina and the waves. Or the penguins.
Or the penguins.
One of them.
Yeah.
I think it was, by the way, I think it was Katrina and the waves.
I enjoyed your monologue.
All right. Oh, well, thank you.
And the writer's strike will be over soon, I hope?
I hope it will be.
Okay.
All right. So, it's great to have you coming in as chair. And, I believe that you first got involved in the chamber in the year of 2000. Mm-hmm. What was that also known as?
Yeah.
Anybody know?
That was a big year.
Yeah, I heard it come from some of the people out there.
Y2K.
We all worried about the computers going haywire on us. But when you started getting involved in 2000, what stood out to you about the Arlington Chamber, and how would you compare it to the Chamber today?
Well, let me tell you, I started working in Arlington in year 2000, and I wanted to get involved. So I wasn't quite sure how to do it. I picked up the phone and I called this lady named Judy Rupe. I bet everybody
Judy
in
Rupe,
the
she's back. I saw Judy.
So Judy says, you got to go to the chamber, you got to talk to B.J. Hall. And if you know B.J. Hall, she's probably recruited more chamber members than anybody, I think, in the history of the chamber. So B.J. got me involved in the Wrangler Committee, and that was the committee at that time that signed up, went out and recruited and signed up new members. So it was a great way to get involved in the chamber, and my goal at that point in time was just to network, meet people, meet businesses, and get involved. And so I did that for a while, and it was a great chamber experience because I did meet a lot of people, and I got to know many people that are now friends, been friends for many years. So back then the chamber was a little bit different than now. We've evolved considerably over the time period since then, and I kind of want to fast forward. But now we have a chamber that's very different. It's a very inclusive chamber. It's a chamber that looks at impact, that looks at bringing in all the community in the chamber, small businesses, large businesses. And I think the chamber is the greatest it's ever been. It's changing the face of our community, the business world, and our city.
Well, thank you. And by the way, back in that time period with BJ, you became a lifetime member of the chamber because you sold so many memberships. So if we have any other lifetime members, and I know we do, that was bestowed on them back in that time period, please stand and we'll give you a round of applause. Thank you for what you did. As we're saying, we're always standing on the shoulders of the people that were before us, and I really do appreciate the history here at our chamber, and I appreciate, of course, BJ and everything that she did. But Jim Maybach's not here tonight, so we don't have to mention Jim.
But Paul Folks was there.
Paul Folks he's out there. He's one of the lifetime. No, and I love Jim. With your years of leadership, and you actually have had years of leadership. You led the BDAC committee for I don't know how many years. You probably know this organization as well as anybody who has been chair. How do you feel it's prepared you?
Well, I've gained a lot of experience. I was on finance for a while. I was government relations for a while. But the most of my experience came from the BDAC, which is now known as the Membership Experience Council, the MEC. And really, that's the council that really, I think, covers a majority of the chamber and the experience that our members have and the impact that we get there. And I think that's one of the most valuable experiences I've had is working there. But it's all prepared me to kind of know the chamber, know the direction, know where we're going, and how it all works.
All right, great. And I know you'll agree that Kenyon has had a great year as chair, and he gave you some advice earlier. So what have you learned from him, and how does that begin to impact the strategy you have for the chamber this year? Well,
to begin, Kenyon was a great leader. He's a hero. He's done such a marvelous job. I've learned a lot from him, as we move forward. I called him this morning to kind of discuss this issue, and I said, Kenyon, I just don't want to screw it up. But, we put a lot of things into place in this past year, and we're going to carry those forward. One I want to focus on, and he talked about it as well, was the Buy Local campaign. This is huge for our city. And we started this last summer. We kicked it off with the help of some UTA students who did an incredible job. If you ever need help in your business, call UTA. It was an incredible resource for us. They did a great job, and then Britt Merritt took it from there, and we developed this campaign and kicked it off the 4th of July. This is very impactful in our city, and we can make this campaign as big as we can, depending on bandwidth, but this is something that's going to truly impact us moving forward. That's something I'm passionate about.
All right, and Megan, by the way, we don't want to, Megan did an awesome job as well with Britain to help. All right, so Kenyon mentioned spouses early, and everybody knows, who knows Arlington, we know that you and Becky are one of Arlington's power couples. And you're both very engaged in numerous organizations. Yeah, let's give Becky a round of applause.
Absolutely.
Y'all are involved in a lot of organizations, and you are truly committed to making Arlington be the best it can be. So tell me, how does the Chamber, first of all, why are you committed to that? And two, how does the Chamber help y'all achieve your goal?
Well, let me first say, I'm not sure about the term power couple, but if there's power in the couple, it's her. I got to give all the credit there. So I know she's out there. She'll just give a big wave. I'm very grateful. She supports me in whatever I want to do, and we work together in the community. But the Chamber is particularly important to us because we had our first major conversation before we even dated at a Chamber function. Yeah. So that's where we met, and I tried to talk her into going out with me. I guess it worked because she did. But we love the city. We love Arlington. We're passionate about the city. We're passionate about doing all we can to make it great. It already is great. We want to keep it great and even make it better. As my friend Barbara Wesley Odom says when she quotes her father, you know, if the price of service is what you pay for taking up space. So we believe in giving back. We believe in service to our community, and we enjoy doing it. So, and the Chamber, we see it as kind of the nucleus of the community, whether it's nonprofit or for-profit business or the school system. It all seems to revolve around some of the things the Chamber does. So it's a perfect fit for us, and it allows us to meet more people and know more about our community and help our community.
Well, some people won't realize, by the way, that we have over 100 nonprofits that are members of our Chamber, and we're very, very proud of that.
Yep, absolutely.
And by the way, it sounds like you and Becky, seems like y'all gave a whole new meaning to the word together. But we appreciate y'all and everything that you're doing. We're looking forward to an awesome year with you as chair. So there's no better way for you to start your year as chair by showing your strategic prowess than by shooting random items into a basket hoop. Are you ready to play?
I'm
Let's
ready.
go this way.
I'm ready.